Hey guys, Monique here. I want to talk about apples and trees today and the fact that apples don't fall far from the tree. What does this mean? It means our children are little mini me's, guys. Parents, kids, mini me's, they're going to absorb your behaviors, your irks and quirks. What's the saying? What walks in the mother runs in the child. Father, same thing. It's true. It happens, and let's not make this about blame and fault. It's just that this is just actually what happens. I taught children for so many years, so many kids, teaching like almost the whole school every year, and meeting a lot of the community, so meeting a lot of the parents, knowing a lot of the parents. Gosh, so alike, little mirrors. Okay, children are little mirrors of their parents, and yeah, we need to. People would ask me, do I coach kids? I'm like, well, when it's a parent asking me, I'm like, I gotta coach the parent, because you taught them this stuff, you taught them these behaviors. Nature versus nurture. Look, I'm like, nurture has a huge role to play. I'm going to tell you one little story of a friend who wanted me to coach their children, actually, who were really scared of dogs. And apparently it was a huge problem. They were coming to my house. I have a dog. I wasn't going to coach them, but they were coming over. I just had a little conversation, actually. Introduced them to my dog. They were fine. We were outside. They were playing with the dog. They were fine. And I'm like, didn't even need to coach. What is, my mind was like, what's going on here? And so they're playing with my dog. These kids that have this huge problem with dogs. And then it's time to go. And their mum's saying, let's just call them Sarah and Annie. Sarah, Annie, come on. Sarah, Annie, we're going. Sarah, Annie. The kids are being kids, not listening, playing with the dog. You better look out, that dog's going to get you. The kids run to the mum. That was the payoff. So that parent put that on the children because, and there's a secondary gain, a payoff is that they're going to listen because, oh, look out, the dog's going to get you. And like all of our behaviours and our children's, there's always a payoff. So for our own behaviours, we have some, it might seem like our behaviour's not helping us, but in some little funny little way, even our negative behaviour's helping us in some way. It might not be that efficient or that resourceful, and so then it's time to shift and change, but it's helped keep us, I don't know, the illusion of being safe or something. And the same with a lot of the stuff with kids. There's so many kids with a lot of anxiety. Parents, if you're not dealing with your own anxiety, kids are learning it from you. If you're using it in some way to keep them safe by telling them a lot of anxious inducing stuff, then that's going to happen too. So, we've really got to have a really good look at ourselves and our little mirrors and think, look, there's so much you can do through yourself, changing as within, so without. And this is, I say this when people come and see me about wanting their kids coached, their partners coached, their bosses coached, whatever. Do the work yourself within. It ricochets out. If when we change who we are and we change different behaviours, then people around us change too. Children especially. You're their teacher. And one more thing, kids are more going to be looking at what you do and how you are with yourself, how you interact with the world, than what you say to them. That's a huge one. I've got a friend who always said, Monique, why do I have so many body and image issues? My mother always said, "You're beautiful, you're beautiful." And I said, "What did she do for herself? Did she act like she thought she was beautiful?" And no. She said, "No way." Mum always looked in the mirror and said how ugly she was and how old she looked. Didn't matter what the mum said, it was how she acted. Big responsibility. Big responsibility when we're around little people. That being said, don't beat yourself up. Just, it is what it is, and start making some little changes and being very aware of it. Just being really aware of it. All right. Have a beautiful day. Don't beat yourself up. Let's just, move forward.